Who's got that first spiritual experience they'd like to share with us?
I got it.
Okay. Rahul back.
I'll say the prayer first, and then.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Go ahead. The prayer of Amun, written by Passcode.
Yes, the prayer of Amun-Rayay, written by Passcode. Nakuk Saduk de Amun-Rayay, Utabab Madubu, Umadeyaru, Umuveru, Li Pananzaman, Uwaka, Passcode. Kalal Hamada, Adele Amun-Rayay, the Dar Shilil, Pa, the Jet, Upa, Taha, Anuke, Nawapu. I trust by way of Amun-Rayay and his master teachers and his paparazzi and his wonder for this day and time, the Master Yanun. All praises are for Amun-Rayay, Nathar, overseer of the heavens and the earth. I am Nuwapian.
Rahul back. Thank you. Shukran. I really appreciate that, son. Look.
I got the spiritual.
You got that post. You got the post up for Mexico, right? For the brother, right?
From the post from Mexico.
You got a post for me yesterday, last night, and today.
Yeah, I got the one with the moons on it.
Yeah, there was one before that too. But you should send those to him. But I have a post I wrote personally to him that I'm going to send you. I know you don't have that one yet. I'll get it to you. I'm trying to find it, okay?
Okay.
But it's important to get the one with the moon and all that to him right away so he can go out there and look. All right. And I'm also, I have a situation where I'm having, the class has been so small until I believe people when they say they're posting, but what I'd like you all to do now is put your name on the post. When you post up the post, just say posted by Har Matthews, posted by Keeper, posted by Sky. You know, and that way I'll get reports back on how much posting you're doing in particular. And the people that are posting the most, I'll bless the most and favor, because I'll know that in their hearts they really are, you know, involved in the mission and the success of it. Not just for themselves, but for the whole 144,000. And that's a commitment that's so noble and admirable that is praiseworthy, and it needs to be rewarded. And those people should stand out. All right. Who had that first spiritual experience?
Yeah, I got two of them.
Rahul back. Go ahead, Har. I'm sorry, sister. Just a little patience. Go ahead, Har.
This was about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was driving down the street, and it was pretty light outside, pretty clear day. But there was a little traffic, so I was kind of at a stop. And like right over this tree that was to the side of the road was, man, like right above the tree. I mean, like not no more than 30, 40 feet in the air. His hand appeared out of nowhere. Like, you know, the inside of your hand is lighter than the back. But you can still see like the lining from the hand. So I'm saying this is like a black person hand. And this hand appeared out of, man, this happened in the middle of the day. The hand appeared.
Wait a minute, you said you were driving? And where did it appear?
I was driving, but I was at like
on the inside of the car or the outside?
Outside, right over the tree, in the middle of the broad daylight.
It was that big.
That big and that close. And the hand opened up like it was revealing something, and 2 birds appeared out of nowhere and flew out the hand, and the hand disappeared.
Describe the birds.
They were brown birds, the typical birds, the small birds you see, and there was 2 of them, and then they just flew off to the left.
That's your oversoul communicating with you.
I called you right away, but you were asleep, so I called Anukis, and I told her what happened, and she was like, wow. I'm like, yeah, I'm you know, tell the class about it.
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
Out of nowhere, it started raining.
It's not ever out of nowhere. It's from somewhere. Everything's from somewhere. There's a reason for everything. And I'll tell you, I come to many of you all a lot of times. One time, when I was staying with the mother, 3 of my children, Khadijah, the one with the white father, right? I was healing her. And I had her sleeping in another bedroom upstairs at the time because I was going through some spiritual changes and I needed to be in isolation. Anyway, she got excited because what I did for her in healing, it translated to her is that her pointer finger, she raised it up in the dark and it lit up bright green, like a green light. Then her fingernail lifted up like on a hinge all the way up on that finger. And a beautiful butterfly flew out and flew away. Then the fingernail went back down like the rag top on the convertible. It went back down, and she was all healed. And she asked me what I did. I told her that butterfly had taken all the suffering and pain away from her out of her body and flew away with it. You understand? It's just like I come to some of y'all a lot of times and you think that you're talking on the telephone. But it's just an instrument you familiar that you're used to using. You follow me? So when I visit you all, your mind interprets these things in many different ways, and that, what you just described could be one of them. Okay? Now you said you had 2 things you wanted to share.
Anuki, you remember me calling you that, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
And I also remember telling you that right while you were telling me that the sky got really cloudy here in Georgia.
Right. It got cloudy over there, and then at that moment, when it started raining right on me, it was clear sky, then it just started raining.
Be careful, son. Mind your mind for the jewels of your soul. Guide yourself in the very positive thoughts, and you'll be all right, okay? Very positive and agreeable thoughts. Go ahead. What's your second one?
It's kind of related to the email you sent this morning. Last night, I was sitting in my car again, and the moon was out. It was real bright out last night. Like it looked real orange.
Yeah, it looks strange. Like a heavenly sign in the sky. In fact, Keith Amun sent me 4 photographs of the moon, and I put them out to all of you all. So if you check your attachments, everybody should check them right now and see how different the moon looks right there, and you'll know there's something very strange going on right now. And all of you that took that...
It started out... Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I also added in that email of the moon, I told you all that I'm going to present us to the world and to the whole cosmos tonight, because I'm going to be moving that moon to the left, the right, up, down, clockwise and counterclockwise, and I'm going to put a very famous person's face on the moon and then bring it close to everybody in the world. I'm going to do that tonight at 10:30 for everybody. But go ahead and tell me what you were saying about that moon.
Okay, well, I happen to look out. I apologize. Go ahead, Har.
It's all good.
Go ahead,
yeah, I moved.
Go ahead.
Okay, I moved the moon left and right, and I second guessed myself, and then I looked at it again. So okay, I want to make sure I'm not messing with myself. So I looked away from it. I looked at it again. I focused on it with my eyes to make sure my eyes wasn't blurry enough.
Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself.
And it moved left, right, and went up, down, around a little bit. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you have to understand, this is all real, and so are you all real. I am the Messiah, and this walk is real. Just think about it like you were walking with Jesus over 2,000 years ago, except that I've been upgraded as well as you. You follow me? I'm trying to say over 2,000 years past, And regardless of how you all incarnated or where you were at or what you were doing, we all have evolved. We've changed. We've learned a lot. We've grown. You understand? You follow me? All right.
Sure.
Amun, I got something.
Yes, go ahead, sister.
So this
Let me say one thing here. I've been hearing some brothers been having some difficulty. People have been having difficulty, but not to worry, because everything is here happens for a purpose and a reason. But if you call me, I'll give you some guidance right now and shed some light on your situation. Go ahead, sister.
So this morning in Iowa, right? I was driving around I started.
I'm saying you were driving you to come get me to take me on a ride too, Jasmine.
No, you was all the way in Georgia. I started in New Jersey.
So that means you're not going to ever take me with you?
In the spirit? You wasn't my dream the other day though.
Okay, but I don't want to just come in a dream. I want to be in the seat next to you and look out the window. And eat snacks.
I don't.
And we can play music and sing and tell jokes, okay?
Yeah, move. That sounds like fun. Want to ride?
I know you do. All right, I'm sorry, Jasmine. Go ahead.
So, it was 2:30 in the morning. I started driving, and around 3, right? It was like lightning outside, and it was raining, but there was literally no thunder. And sooner or later, it was raining, but then it stopped, right? And all you saw was just lightning out for 2 hours straight, from 3 to almost 6 hours. I mean 3 hours. It was from 3 to 6, right?
Yeah.
And it was just straight up just lightning. And I remember you said something in class, if you see lightning and you don't really hear
thunder.
It's
laser wars, Star Wars.
Right. Honestly, Amun, they was fighting.
That's right.
I was I don't hear absolutely nothing. If you was sleeping, you wouldn't
you
know.
You would never know what's happening, right?
Yeah, it was ridiculous out there. I don't know who was winning. I don't know who was losing.
Well, you should look at the color of the lightning, but I'll tell you this. If people try to warn, and species try to talk to people and warn and what have you, but like my daddy used to say in New Orleans, if you can't hear thunder, he was a Creole, if you can't hear thunder, boy, I bet you can feel lightning. You hear me? So if you can't hear it, that don't mean somebody not feeling it. You can believe that.
Yeah, I did see a little blue, a tiny blue. That was my
crabs, my army, and we'll probably fight against draconians that are
That's what I was thinking.
They're trying to take over, control the planet. They want to enslave you all, and all that soil and green, and they're pretty deeply rooted in the fabric of your society too. Because this government,
yeah, I agree.
They have a lot of RH negative beings in this government, and you got millions of reptilians in high places, strategic places, like in religion, science, medicine especially, politics, like the president and all. They way up, they deeply entrenched in your society. Teachers at school, some of you all's boyfriends and girlfriends, husbands and wives. I hate to say it, but some of your children, brothers and sisters, some of your parents. When I say deeply involved in this society, I mean deeply rooted. You hear me? They even have their DNA in many of us. But what I say, it's a big difference between a devil with a little God or a little man or woman in them than it is a man or a woman or a God with a little devil in them, because one is a devil and the other is a God. You follow me?
Cool.
Yeah, you have to have enough God or humanity in you to control that thing inside. But if you don't have enough that controls you, then you are a devil by definition.
We thank you for protecting us.
Yes, I love you.
Robert, I have a question.
I'll do my best, Goddess. Go ahead.
Could you tell me how would you know if you got mixed DNA, like you got reptilian and some blood in you, like rhesus?
Well, the most obvious way is personality, because those beings are usually aggressive, insensitive, and bodacious. You know what I mean? They're crude, and they don't have any sensitivity about other people's feelings. They'll just like start talking in the middle of somebody else's conversation, cut them off like you're not shit, and step on people. They don't give a damn about them. They don't have they don't have no sensitivity because of the lack of soul, and they're very evil. And they think negative all the time, and they don't care about other people being uncomfortable at all. In fact, it rather pleases them to know that they're pitchforking people. They like to do it. They get some kind of a sick pleasure out of it. Now, anatomically, as far as looking at them in appearance, it's obvious that the white race, listen, in heaven, you had two spiritual species predominantly. You had many, but they were the seraphim and the cherubim that incarnated here on earth as the black and white populations. Are you following me?
Yeah.
So which ones do you think were the seraphims and which one do you think were the cherubims?
The disagreeable, the cherubim.
Were the white or the black?
There's a white one.
That's right.
There's a cherubim.
And that's not hard to say. For people that really experienced it, that's right. Predominantly, but it's not always true. You have black reptiles as well. But predominantly, white people are the ones that you usually associate logically with the disagreeable or the reptilian type. And now, as far as looking at them physically, in black people, the traits, that's what you involved with in your life mostly. They have a flat head in the back. You follow me? And they have, some of them have round, puffy fingertips, like a frog. You ever see anybody like that? Oh, they're real pop eyes, not big eyes. Big eyes are beautiful, but they have pop eyes.
Yes, I
big
remember
pop
when I
eyes,
was in school.
and sometimes their eyes pop like that. They're heavy from the waist up, you know, and then kind of smaller from the waist down. Like a frog, you know what I mean? Kind of.
Yes.
Or they can be, a lot of times they can be kind of tall and thin, whether they're male or female, and they're very slim, and they have almost zero body fat. You know, they're real slim without body fat, almost like a snake. In fact, when you went to school, you often went to school with a black guy that they called Snake, and that's because he was a snake, a backbiting snake. You follow me? And you can tell that this genome is in all of us because reptiles have scales, right? So that when you look down at your hand, the back of your hand, you can see these little diamond-shaped indentions, you know, like all these little lines, especially with a magnifying glass. And you've just been looking through them all your life, but those things used to be scales, right?
Yeah.
And some of you have dandruff in your hair. You heard of that, right?
Yeah.
And you scratch it out on the table, and you can see those dandruff flakes. Those are actually scales, right? Yeah, those are scales. And they're amphibious. So men have semen when they ejaculate. Those are like little tadpoles. They come from out the water, you understand? Like a frog. That's the reptile. And mammals have live birth, right? Warm-blooded and live birth. Reptiles lay eggs. So what do women ovulate once a month?
Eggs.
That's right. And what do they say? Remember the joke about the blind man? He was walking. Then he passed the fish market and said, "Good afternoon, ladies." Remember that joke? The implication is that women smell like fish in their in that part of their body. Right? And when they carry a child, they do that in water, amniotic fluid. And your navel implies like a marina, like naval ships, water, my water broke. You understand? So I could go on, but there's a physical and mental attributes of a reptile. But the most prominent and most telling is their attitude. They have a very ugly attitude. They're very ugly. And they're mentally abusive and aggressive. They try to bend people a lot. You understand?
Who's that?
And they're bitterly against the source by nature.
Who's that? Yeah, who's that? Amun?
Who is what?
Who's that you just talking about?
Say it again.
Is it women that you saying that?
You say, who is it? I'm not talking about any woman in particular. I'm talking about people in general.
Okay.
You wanted to know how to identify reptilians, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, first thing to look for is personality.
Yeah.
They are very evil by nature. They snap a lot at you, and they're quick to temper. And they're always, argumentative, very argumentative. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I mean, I've got a freaky experience on Friday. It really shook me up.
What's the matter?
On Friday, I went to the
Speak up.
The shop.
Which shop?
Friday.
Which shop?
It's an African shop.
Okay, what did you go to the African shop for?
Sorry? Yam. I went to get a yam and from an African shop. Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? And I picked up the yam, put it on for it to be weighed, and there's this African woman sitting down, and she said to me, "What?" She said to me, "How much is that?" And I said to her,
"Speak up and clear." She put it on the scale and weighed it and asked you how much it was?
It wasn't weighed yet. I just had it on the top, and she said to me, "How much is that?" And I said, "I don't know. You have to ask the shop, the guy who's weighing it." I said, "I haven't weighed it yet." And then she said to me, "Where do you come from like that?" And I said, "Do you mind? I don't know you. I'd rather not you be asking me a personal question like that."
Yes.
So she she still continued to ask, and she said to me, "What?" And she said to me, "What
do you mix with?"
No, she said to me, "You come from St. Vincent," like that, and I was shaking because I don't know. I've never seen this woman before.
She might have been a reptile.
That's what I thought. I thought it was like some demon or
that's right.
Someone told her, and it was really scaring me. So
but don't let anything scare you.
Pay for my
Let me make you and her and everybody understand this. Whatever you experience in life, it's a creation of your own, either from your lower or your higher self.
No.
I know you're saying no.
To me because
No. Listen to me. I'm not placing blame. I'm trying to tell you the dynamic of how life is being created on Earth. We all are creating our own reality. Believe me.
Yeah, I do know, but I couldn't figure out, why she would ask me, and I don't even know her. I don't really even tell.
She was being disrespectful and trying to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, she saw me feel a bit uncomfortable at first when she came.
Well, look, demons, when you get uncomfortable, it makes them happy, so they'll go further. You understand?
Yeah. So
they say to themselves, I got them now. You understand?
No, that's not the only thing that freaked me out. Another demon came in. There's a guy tripping over himself coming in. I don't know whether he was drunk or what. And he started butting in. It's like I feel I was like in some madhouse on this thing. So I was trying to pick up my things to go quickly, but then he started, like harassing me, and not so much harassing me. He kind of was butting in whilst the lady was talking, and was
he dark skinned too? The lady was dark skinned, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ask me how I knew that. Okay, go ahead.
Why? And he went over and kissed me on the cheek, and I said, "Can you don't do that again? Don't stop that. Do that. I don't like. It's making me feel uncomfortable." And he kept, talking to me like he driving me crazy. So I just grabbed my yam and I said to the guy in the shop, "You have to stop these people harassing your customer because
that's right.
It's not nice." So anyway, I grabbed my things, grabbed my provision, and run out the shop. You had
a brief encounter with demons, fallen angels, the evil ones.
My thing is, I don't know why she said that.
Because it's her nature to do so.
Where I come from.
But you don't. Okay, you seem surprised that you were attacked by the devil, and we live with it every day.
Huh?
We live with that every day in different forms. The devil attacks people in many forms.
But how would they know why would she?
What you want me to give you a logical explanation for illogical actions? There is no correct explanation for people doing incorrect things, sister. She did that, and he did. They were acting. They were acting out. They were being the devil, and that's not a bad thing, because have you ever heard the verse in the scripture that blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, because theirs is the kingdom of heaven?
Yeah, that really freaked me out, because I said to her,
it was intended to freak you out, but know that they did that because they saw your light. They saw that you were on the right path, and that's what upsets them, because they're too weak to make the uphill climb. They know you're going to leave them behind because they're going to make themselves stay behind because of their ugly attitude, their ugly mind. They make people uncomfortable all the time, and all the things they do. All they got to know is you don't like that. It makes you uncomfortable, and they'll do it more. And they'll grin under it. It makes them happy. They're demons. They're here to torment piss poor people.
Yeah, as I went to the bus stop, as I was waiting at the bus stop, the guy came and he was talking to some couple of little white boys. I didn't know. I just got on. I saw the next bus and I just jumped on any of them. I was still like shaking. I didn't stop shaking until I got home. It was really disturbing. It was really disturbing,
Well, believe it or not, I don't want to say you were blessed, but there are people that go to the supermarket to make groceries, and some white guy comes, a young guy with an automatic weapon, and just starts shooting people down indiscriminately and killing them, grandmothers, children, everybody, and they don't know them. It's the devil, sister. Are you asking me really why? You mean why? Because they're the devil. You will go crazy trying to find out why. It's because they're evil. Put a D in front of the word evil.
I'm going crazy because yesterday I didn't even go out. I was so scared.
I understand. And that's what they try to do. They do all these ugly things to keep people in fear, and that's how they control people. You remember about a year or 2 years in a row that every time you turn on the TV, they were talking about a mass murder, especially in the United States. Remember that? Every day.
Yeah.
Mass murders. Because they have people afraid to go to a supermarket anywhere. You know, you'd be looking over your shoulder. That's what they're trying to do. Now, let me prove to you that it's the government and it's the white people. Because now, for the past 6 months, a year, you haven't been hearing about that at all, have you? Very much, have you?
No.
So now, somebody has obviously got control of the tap. They can turn the water up or down, you understand? I said about a year and a half ago, they had that thing wide open. They had mass murdered over 800 people here in 6 months in the United States. Going in churches and schools and everywhere, just mass murdering everybody. Supermarkets all over. And then it stopped down to a trickle. They're trying to show you that they got control over the evil. You follow me? So subliminally and subconsciously, you start having fear for the devil because they have the ability to make the evil happen and all that or make it go away. But it's stupid. It's like in the kingdom of Shinar a long time ago we will rebel, let us rebel. Who was the guy that was over Shinar, the mighty king, Nimrod? Right? And when Abraham jumped up, when they had a feast, and everybody in Shinar went to the feast, except Nimrod. He was a 13-year-old boy. He jumped up on the platform where they had 360 idols, and he chopped them all, dashed them all in pieces. But he didn't, the head deity, the headstone god they had, Yasu, he didn't destroy that one, but he took the axe off and hung that axe around his neck. And when Nimrod heard about it, he rained down there in his chariot with all his military, talking about who did this. And they said, well, Abraham was the only one here. And King Nimrod tried to tell him, said, you did this, boy? And he said, no, I didn't do it. He said, then who did? And Abraham said, it's obvious. The head deity, Yasuf, he did it, and the axe is still hanging around his neck right there. Now, Nimrod knew the boy was making him look like a crazy fool. And all Abraham wanted him to say was, now, you know goddamn well that rock ain't got no power to do nothing to tell him. And that's all Abraham wanted to say. He was just looking at Nimrod's mouth like, go ahead and say it. You got people worshiping a goddamn rock, can't do shit, right? Go ahead and say it. And Nimrod, so when the boy was doing that, Nimrod knew who he was. He was the one that Merlin and all the astrologers had warned him about from looking at the constellations in the sky that he was coming. Another guy like me that was being sent here from heaven to disrupt evil people like Donald Trump and Nimrod. And to prove Nimrod to the people he still had power and he was in control, you know, he ordered them to go and get 2 thieves from out of the jail and throw them down on the ground in front of him. And he said, I have power over life and death. And he said, now order my man. And he told him, said, now chop his head off. And that swordsman came and chopped that man's head off. And then he raised up the sword and told him, said, now don't chop that head off. And he, in elementary mental gymnastics, trying to trick the people by saying, see, I have power over life and death. I am God. And Abraham said, no, you killed one and allowed the other one to live. You ain't got no problem with it. You bullshitting. And And Nimrod went crazy and started trying to set Abraham and burn him up, you know. But, yeah, the devil ain't got no power. He talking about he got power over life and death, but he killed one and just let the other one live. The devil don't have no power to frighten. You don't be frightened of the devil. It's a lie.
But who gave them the biofuel then? Somebody must obviously been...
See, what I'm saying is that whoever in the government's got the kind of power to have all this underground army of people that can be triggered with a word on the phone, and they go out and get on McDonald's with a rifle and shoot everybody. You understand? They don't have power over life and death. What they do, they killing people, and now when they tell them to stop, then they letting other people live. That's all. Same thing as Nimrod. The real creator got power over life and death. He's El Hayu, the life giver. The devil is taking certain lives and leaving others alone. Do you understand? And he can't take all. He can only take the ones by permission of the Most High. If the devil had power over life and death, the cemetery wouldn't be full of them.
Yeah, they would try living forever.
That's right. They would try to live forever. But they all out there pushing up daisies and drinking root beer, and the groundhog bringing them mail. He's trying to confuse you, make you think he's got power. The devil ain't got no goddamn power. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear except fear itself. And most of the people you see and are not even real people. They're bit players. A lot of times you all went to the pharmacy or somewhere and you stop when you get ready to go to the door, look at the people, they don't look real to you. Tell the truth. They don't look real for a minute.
Some of them don't know.
Because they're not.
Yeah.
Only a small percentage of the people are even real. The majority of them are just bit players, like fake holograms.
I realized that for a while because some of them look really dumb.
That's right.
Not all of them look real. They look like...
They are empty. They are empty. They're devoid of essence. They're like mannequins walking around. They don't have no...
Yeah.
But what they are, just, you know what they are? Usually where they come from, it's like you standing there with your little boy, right? And then a dog comes from around the corner and tries to pass y'all across the street. And while you and him talking, the dog turns to the other corner and goes away. And your son looks up at you and say, "Mama, where'd that dog come from?" You don't even know.
Yeah. And
before you can say, "I don't know, son," then he say, "Mama, where'd that dog go?" Right? I'm asking you, where did these people come from and where did they go?
And projected here.
That's right.
Someone's projecting them.
But one thing they can't do, they can't really hurt you. You can't be hurt.
Somebody's programming them.
And I'm going to tell you something. You all are vibrating on a different frequency while you're with me. You're perfectly safe. You can't be touched by three-dimensional beings. When you get to 4 and 5D in dimensions, you vibrate on a frequency that you can see them and they can see you, but they can't really hurt you. You understand?
Yeah.
And you're going to have a lot of people in your life, like friends and relatives and different things, that's going to appear to disappear, like they done died and they gone, or they left you, or you know, so what's really happening is that you done reached a place in your spiritual evolution that they can't follow you. You understand?
Yeah.
They're being left behind. They're not leaving you. They can't go where you're going. They can't reach you where you at. You understand?
Yeah.
But neither can a bullet. So be happy. Neither can COVID or AIDS when you understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Neither can
I'm sad
cancer.
about that.
But you have to understand, if they get left behind with cancer and death and bullets and all that, you should have a better idea what they really were. It was going to show itself. It was going to reveal itself. So calm down. There's nothing to fear except fear itself. And you can't suffer loss as long as you have the Most High. Because we're your real family. I know you all have a mother and a father and a family, but don't forget you have a heavenly father and a heavenly family. Your long home. Your oversoul, where you really come from, your true origin. You see your earthly family, you say, well, I come from my mother and my father. The door opens up to a person that's thinking and say, well, where did your mom and daddy come from? Well, they come from their mom and daddy. You go on saying that all the way till you get, how far back can you go? Because the first thing, it's going to eventually end up in where the first man and woman come from. Now we're starting to talk. The Creator. You understand? But your earthly family, you're talking about not creation, you're talking about things that was made from things that were already created by the Creator. It's a different make in Arabic is bari, to make. Calico is create, it's a difference. Like you take, the white man makes computers and cars out of rubber. He digs up or gets out of trees and metal, or out the ground in different places, and glass out of sand, and all these different things. And you think he's creating a car. No, he's making a car. He's a car maker. He's making a car out of things already created by the Creator. They don't have power to create nothing. They couldn't reproduce the likeness of a common living housefly. And I mean that. I don't mean from a fly egg. They can't take an empty petri dish with all their money and technology and make a living fly. And if that power to take aught from them, even a tiny morsel or grain of sugar, they couldn't retrieve it. So we can both, the prayer and the prayer, power belongs wholly to the Most High. I'm saying if you was having a picnic on a lawn of the White House with all the generals and the nuclear force and all the presidents, that if a fly had take a grain of sugar and fly off with it, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? What they gonna do, Ann? What they gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Nothing, exactly. Whenever you're around people you feel got power in your life, tell them, everybody that's got power to live forever without dying, raise your hand. If no hands go up, it ain't no power there. Do you understand? And the only thing they can teach you is the same thing, how to die or something. You know what I mean?
That's right, Amun.
And you don't need that. You don't need to learn that.
Nope.
That's not for you. You were created an immortal being. They are not immortal. Those are mortal beings. So you can see it's obvious they can't go where you go.
Ooh.
Yeah,
and some of them can't even follow you out in the sun. How they gonna follow you to heaven?
That's right.
They can't do it. You got to face it. It's just it's a hard lesson, but the moral of that story is don't start don't get associated with the devil. Unless you're prepared to be damned, cursed, and die and go to hell.
Let me ask a question. Yeah, I'm getting confused a little bit. All right. So the devil, one is immortal, and one is immortal, and the other one is not immortal.
Right. In other words, Wait a minute. Wait. Now, when I say immortal, I mean to those of you that are asleep in this, so shall you be in the next, right? So if you saying in past that I taught y'all that everybody lives forever and you can't destroy energy, I digress. But let me give you a caveat. The thing is that the only one that can actually kill or destroy the devil is the Most High Creator. Now put that in your hat and remember it. Right? But what I'm saying is that you are immortal. It doesn't mean that your body won't perish. But the problem has to rid of the difficulty. It's the difficulty to rid of the problem is far too frequently because we've been taught and programmed by the devil to believe that our body is us. Malachi kept telling y'all, turn yourself inside out, and I added in your perspective of who and what you really are. You're not that body, you're not that situation, you're only watching this happen from above. The author of the story is you, not a character in the book. The character in the book existence ends when the story ends, don't you see? But the author just starts writing another book or another chapter. If that's not clear to you, turn it, Terry, until it absolutely you get what you need out of me in comfort.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'm trying to figure out where the illusion comes from. I know everything is an illusion, but what creates the illusion? I mean, where
your own mind. Your own, look, we're all one. And what you call this mass consciousness is the Akasha records, or the oversoul, the mental reservoir. You have different names for it. But it's the mental mind, that's the collective mind of all that exists. And when you're connected to that mental reservoir, then you have an oversoul. You are immortal. You understand? Because all we are is consciousness, pure consciousness. This is a thought reality, your consciousness. But anybody that's not connected to that, they're just characters in the story, bit players. They come and go.
All right. I got you.
You follow me?
One consciousness, did you say? Did you say
again?
One consciousness?
Yeah, well, you look in the eyes and see sometimes they're kind of empty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're just pretending to be people. They're like parrots. They watch, believe it or not, they watch you, and you think that they civilizing you. They try to learn how to be a human from you.
Right.
They watching you. They try to do what you monkey see, hunky do.
Right.
When they live to their own means in Europe, they don't even wash their ass. They don't even take a bath. They don't even know how loud and funky they are when they're around other people. They don't care about being offensive. They don't care about that.
You see that now?
Yeah. Oh, well, you live in Europe. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you know they're not that particular about hygiene, and neither are the Arabs, am I right? Or the Hindus. Sometimes you go in their shops and, boy, man, goddamn.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
They can stifle you. It's like, God, you can't believe it. It's just like, y'all walking around each other like this, and y'all acting like ain't nothing happening.
You have to learn to be making incense.
Man, I'm telling you, that's something. How about a bar of soap, nigga? Some hot water. Get your ass in that hot water tub. They don't want to do that. And they walk around make other people, devil put everybody else in hell around them. Because it don't bother them. It's like a clown that can't smell his own feces. When he sits on the toilet, he can't smell it, so they don't care if they leave it floating. The devil is the devil. That's the beast of the field. They done built your mind up in movies and books to make you think they heroes and heroines and great and beautiful. The devil is a wild fucking animal and they ain't shit. They're not human, they don't have skin, they got animal flesh, they don't have hair, that's fur. Those are not people. Nigga, you crazy.
They put wrong information in the books.
I'm telling you. You the people. But if you keep playing with them, you're going to lose your humanity. You can't lay down with dogs without getting up with fleas. Don't you believe? I'm telling you right now, you better quit playing with them.
Ooh.
Shit. It's like a gun. You know, you don't want to be caught with it, but goddamn it, you don't want to be caught. That's right. The devil is the reverse of that. It might be hard not being with it in your mind, but it's better off to be caught without it, I'll tell you. Because this too will pass.
Ooh.
I'm telling you. But if they get you to drop in your vibration and stay in tune with them, then you'll be a god and you'll die like men. Let's get some questions rolling here.
Amun.
Yes.
Yes, I want to share my spiritual.
Very good. Go ahead.
I was watching the movie Upside Down that you had recommended.
Well, Malachi recommended it. I just re-recommended it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a real good movie. After I started watching, but I didn't finish. But Saturday, I watched it Friday. So when I laid down Saturday, I experienced that the two worlds and how parallel it was, and it was like I was in that. It put me into that atmosphere, and I was experiencing that. That was real amazing to me. I'm like, wow. So I finished and watched it over again today, and man, it was real deep. And what I experienced is like I was in the movie, and I see how things was working the two worlds, how they was doing and everything.
Yeah, it's like upside down.
Yeah, upside down. That's upside down. That's a animated like movie, cartoon or something.
I forgot whether it was animated or not, but it's a real movie.
It's a real movie. Yeah, it's a real movie, and what it is two different worlds. They live in there.
What he's asking: are the characters animated like cartoons, or are they real actors?
They're real.
No, they're real actors.
Okay,
they're real.
This is a new.
That's your answer.
This must be a old movie.
He's thinking about Inside Out.
That myself there.
Yeah, he said you thinking about Inside Out, Terry.
Okay, Inside. What is the name of it?
I don't remember that other movie Malachi had us watching.
Upside Down.
Patal, you probably remember this one. The movie he had us watching, they had the symbol on they had the graves in their house attacking the family. They had symbols. You just show up and light on the ceilings. That's the symbol that be inside the books that Malachi was writing. That same symbol. A macabre or symbol, extraterrestrial.
Oh, must have been that Mel Gibson movie. I think I've seen that before.
What was the name of it? Oh, you talking about the one when they was out in the cornfield and all that? Yeah.
That's the one you're talking about? Or it's not a movie?
No, I'm talking about another one.
Oh.
Now, that's the one y'all should watch, the one I'm talking about. Especially in the Wabians, and you'll see the symbols out of Malachi's books was all over the house when them graves was around and all that. Another one for you to watch to see how real this is. They try to depict it to wake up white people. They're telling your story, making it history. I mean his story, which is two words, his story. But he's trying to tie into the vine because he don't have no history. There ain't no pyramids and no ancient structures in Europe. It ain't nothing in Europe except vampires and peat balls and fog and disease and shit. It ain't no great edifices or no great history and pop. Europe is where white folks come from. They don't have no past. That's why they keep on trying to steal your reality. When you look at pictures about Egypt, like the They make you, Britta Pharaoh, and Elizabeth Taylor as Cleopatra and all, and they playing with you. They got you so under the spell that when you think about Egypt, you don't even think about Africa. They want you to think it's a separate place from Africa. But you look at the globe and see Egypt is definitely in Africa, so they definitely Africans. But the spell is so deep, when you look at the walls on the pyramid, you can see they black-ass Africans, but you keep on thinking they white. Oh, they got their hooks in you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got niggas crazy as hell. Like I tell you can close your eyes and say Jesus Christ, and a white man gonna come up most of the time. And y'all know better than that. You know I'm not no white man. How is eyes of many fire, hair of a lamb's wool, eyes of many fire, red-eyed, nappy-head, and voice of many thunders? That's a black man.
That's right.
He color brass.
That ain't a white boy. That is not no white boy. Yeah.
And people some people just find that out. Some people,
yes, I'm just finding it out. But I'm trying to tell you, even if you find out that Jesus was black and all the prophets was black, that's just the beginning of waking up. Don't focus on that too much, because the real God is not even no man.
Right.
Again. Woo.
That's right. It ain't no woman either. It ain't no being like that.
Right.
The creator is consciousness.
Yeah, but that's right, because
Thank you,
the Bible, God is a man.
Yeah, but now the reason why I emphasize the fact that he's black now is because I have to do it to start breaking the spell. Because he's got all my people convinced that God was a white man, a dead white man on a stick. A dead hippie on a stick. Now that's crazy. But they hate God so bad, they wouldn't even let the fake buddy Christ be God, because their whole religion, Antichrist, or Christianity, is pumping the point that Jesus was killed by the white man and crucified. Never mind he rose back up from the dead in 3 days. They try to say that the Italian white people killed him. If they can kill God, who was running the whole creation while he was dead?
Exactly.
Man, they try to tie a knot in your mind and throw it over the fence. Remind me of that commercial when they get on the diving board and drop an egg in the empty pool, and they say that's your mind. When they turn the skillet on drugs, it's frying, the egg is frying, that's your mind. That's what they're doing to your mind. They're trying to fry your brain.
Cool.
The devil got people stone crazy. And they can have you crazy too, boy, if you pay attention to them. All their movies. Listen to the word movie. Those things are created to move you emotionally and mentally, to move you to laughter and tears. You understand? Because if you keep watching them movies, you're going to start thinking they're really people.
Yep.
Right.
But they imitate life and people. They don't really have no feeling. And when white people be in themselves, they don't want no goddamn bath. They don't like shoes on their feet. They don't like that civilized shit. Clothes. And they really want to bite people just like animals and eat them. That's what they want to do. And that's a reality. When you see white babies, they be gnawing on people on their mama's finger like that. You think that baby playing, coming their teeth, and that little bastard trying to eat you. I'm not kidding.
That's crazy.
I'm serious. That little MF is trying to eat you. You better be glad he ain't got no teeth yet. Guess who's coming to dinner? It wouldn't be Sidney Potty, it'd be you.
Yeah, you better about that. I hear you.
Ooh.
Yeah. They got it so crazy. Niggas trying to emulate them. Niggas want to be civilized like white people. Give me a break.
Right.
They're trying to show cartoons to you when you was little, where black people had bones in their nose and catching people and killing them and cooking them in the pot, like you was the cannibal on the cartoon. Remember that? But in real life, the Donner Party and Jeffrey Dahmer, but in real life, white people really do kill people and eat them. That's for real.
And they eat them.
Sure.
I'm serious. How many times have you been sitting up talking to a white man in a suit and didn't know that white man or white woman was looking at you and thinking how you taste with Tabasco sauce between two slices of bread? No, I'm not kidding.
Oh, God.
But they try to fight the thought off. You understand?
Wow.
But if they can't fight the thought off, they'll try to find out where you live and come get you. You'll be an unsolved. You'll be an unsolved crime. When you see all these children missing on milk cartons and all that white people that got them, people that got them.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. All these child killers, it might be white people that kill all these people. That's what they do in the secret, going around killing all these niggas and people. But you know it's them in secret because they be doing it in the open. You see how they be kissing them on TV. They went to elementary school and shot all them little boys and girls to pieces. And they get on TV in court. And they all got that 1,000-mile stare. They all got that look, that empty cyborg look in that empty soulless look. Look back at their eyes, and you see that's the devil. They ain't got no soul, man. How can anybody with a soul break into an elementary school and just start mowing down little 4-and-5-year-old boys and girls and killing them, blowing them in so many pieces their parents can't even tell them apart? You gotta have DNA to tell which one. You gotta have DNA to tell which one is your child. It just be a big pile of bleeding flesh.
Demons.
And it don't mean nothing to them, I'm telling you. Nothing. If it did, they couldn't do it.
Right.
You gotta be crazy playing with white people close like that. You're in danger all the time, and you gotta watch them when they get mad. I'm telling you, because they're diabolical. They'll start thinking of shit. And you'll be still in that cartoon state thinking that they people and animals are something fluffy to play with. And here it is. That's the beast for real. And they plotting your goddamn death.
I experienced that firsthand.
Yeah, I know. They trying to figure out how to destroy your ass, and you run around there thinking it's Leave It to Beaver. You better wake up. The devil will get you, I'm telling you. And you keep on thinking they ain't the devil till the last minute, and that's the last thing you see. And they'll tell your ass once they got it hooked, that knife in you real deep, or then shot you 3 or 4 good times. Yeah, nigga, I was the devil all the time, motherfucker. Now take that to your God. And you want to say something, you ain't got enough breath to say it. Like, goddamn, you fool! I can't. Just die. Go ahead on. You can play. I told you.
Damn.
Now you know it. I believe it, Amun. Yeah, I know you do. I ain't gonna never do that. I know you not. I know you ain't. I know you're not. You ain't got to tell me, partner. I rode the same fucking horse. Yes, indeed.
Tua. Amun.
Yes.
This is Andrew.
Yes, Rahubat.
Rahubat. So on that same note, I want to put this out there for those of you that are, in communication. We all have skills. Let us utilize our skills to continue to raise funds for the mission, continue to support one another, buy black, as they say, buy with your brothers and sisters, be aware of where you spend your money, be aware of how you use your energy, be aware of what you take in and who you take in. And, you know, I just want to offer anybody that's in the Telegram chat to reach out and each one teach one, as Master Messiah Amun is doing with us and sharing our skills. Let's continue to perpetuate his message and the message and the missions and raise each other up. That's it.
I love you. You said a lot right there, brother. A lot. And that being said, I really need to see you. I need to see somebody soon so I can really start cranking out these classes, really editing them and burning them on CDs and creating these video content so I can start raising y'all up quick, making things way past interdimensional beings. I mean, I got things in my mind that create for y'all. They've been blocking me for about 13 years to keep. Just think of what I could have been giving y'all in packages.
Cool.
I'm not stupid. I know how to create these things, but it's hard for me to keep all this. I know the content, but all these different programs, they bring you through a lot of shit, man. You got it. They make it so hard for you to learn all these different gadgets and things. You understand?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they change it often.
Yeah, they change that stuff.
Every year.
Yeah.
Every
So I need people to stay on top of that and don't leave until I actually edit a class and I actually create a video. That's real. You hear me? Gotta come with total focus. I can't be sitting up waiting and then, because my sleeping habits are real crazy. I might go to sleep once every 3 or 4 days, and that'll only be for 2 hours. You follow me? So if it hits me, I can't. You know what I mean? That sleep hits you after about being woke 3 or 4 days. Believe me, you're not gonna be that good for focusing.
Cool.
Right. Well, I can't sit up and anticipate. My mind works suddenly. I have to get on what I'm doing right then. I got to focus on it all the way through. You follow me?
Cool.
Until I come up with fish, I got to have real results. That's what I deal in, results, not effort. Results. But I love that what you said, Andrew. And I want to remind you all again. The classes and the size of it depends directly on us. I'm doing my job in posting, and I know everybody knows that. That's paying any attention at all. So whenever you all get these emails from me twice a week, post them up and put your name on it so we'll know that it was you that posted them. Like in Telegram and all these strange Instagram, all these strange places where the people really be. And make sure that you don't post nothing, got nothing to do with us, talking about class times or nothing else, unless you got links to real good classes that you grew from, class links on there. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I'm telling you, your words don't mean shit to these people. The only way you're going to captivate people and make them really motivated to come to class is they're going to have to hear the real thing, and they'll know it when it hits them. That vibration will hit them, and they'll say, hey, this is the real thing here. I can hear the Most High calling me through these words, through these classes. But they don't care about your words, and they're not going to show up for them. You hear me? Class links. Yes. But don't think I don't keep my finger on the pulse of the nation. I'm watching. Go ahead.
The name of the movie that we saw at the mystery class when we were at your place there, it was Dark Skies. We were trying to think
Dark Skies. Is that the one? And it had the symbols on the ceiling and all that, the little graves?
Yes, it had the symbols on the ceiling, and they came inside the house, and they ended up taking the family's little boy.
Yes. I love you. Dark Skies. Please can you send it to me?
I'll see if I can get with someone to send it. I'm not tech savvy like that, but...
Well, you don't have to be. I need all of y'all send me Dark Skies. I know who can do it. Please send me Dark Skies. Write it down, Anubis, and I'll try to get it tonight myself. But y'all got to see that one there. Malachi also advised strongly that we watch that one. and Children of the Corn. What was that the one? The one that they blocked here in Georgia?
Children of Men.
Children of Men, yeah. Children of Men. And if you live in Georgia, you can't even find it because they banned it in the whole state of Georgia because it was revealing so much about white people not having babies no more. And you should do little study searches on your own, like Google a list of countries that have the dangerously lowering birth rates. And you're going to start seeing all them European countries. And I think China's involved in that too, because they call them the white man of the East. But the devil's time is up. They don't even keep on trying to go close and gravitate to the devil. You're clowning yourself. That's like trying to marry death itself. You go stop playing with Mortimer. That's not life. They pale as death. Leave that alone. Next question.
I have one.
I'll do my best.
It's a little bit off topic, but
it's all right.
So I have this vision. Let me start at the beginning. So when I was a kid, I always used to love like lions and these big cats and stuff. So I used to watch them on TV, you know, like the Natural Geographic programs and stuff.
I did too.
And I used to be like very fascinated with them. And I also had two cats when I was younger. And one was called Wifey, and she was like this dark brown cat. I really loved her. Like, I really adored her. And
I really adored my black cat thing. She was my heart. Yeah.
I hear that.
But you know, that could have been a call a while, because in your gene pool, you may have ancestors from Africa, from the motherland, and you have memories of that continent and of those days. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So, that was indeed my question. Like, how? Because I've created with, for example, with football, I've created this. I don't know if it's alter ego or identity type, and it's called Pantera, and it's based on the black cats, the black jaguars, because I love them, and I like the way they move and how they think and how, just
they're stealth and etc. Yeah, sleek like the panther. Mysterious like the night. Everybody loves black because it's exotic and stealth and it's sleek and beautiful. But I'll tell you, that's a good thing, because the way the devil programmed you, even in his language, he's got you to hate yourself. Because he'll say, come on, you got your hands all black and dirty. But let's analyze. Dirt is anything that'll soil your clothes. Like if you get a brand new dress or a brand new suit, and somebody smear butter on it, that dress or suit is dirty. Am I right?
That's true, yeah.
So dirt is not necessarily soil. I don't know whether you know. And it ain't dirty when you grow food with it. Anyway, you tell a black, dirty black lie. What do you mean? A white lie is not a lie? When did a lie get a color?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
You got black lies and white lies, but you can't show me one of them on a piece of paper.
On a piece of paper.
You understand? Right.
I understand.
And if you look up black and white and Webster's collegiate unabridged dictionary, it's going to blow your damn socks off your feet through your shoes.
Right.
I'm telling people to look up the word black and look up the word white, and it's going to blow your damn socks off. If you do it right now, we got time, go ahead. Look up Webster's unabridged dictionary, collegiate dictionary. Yeah, and then when you get it, the first one to find it, I want you to read the word white, the definitions, and then read the word black. We'll listen. Do it.
What's that? Hold on.
Yeah.
Amun, I couldn't see the movie link.
I love you. Dark City. Not Dark City. What was the name of it?
Dark Skies?
Dark Skies. Yeah, but also look at Dark City. Look that one up, too. That's about the third eye open. The Dark City is a heavy one, and I'm referring that to you. On any given Sunday, watch Dark City as well. But Dark Skies, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Well,
There's information to be revealed in these movies. I'm very happy that you all are starting to wake up. And I got company. Because can you imagine me talking to people up and down the street? What am I going to talk to them about?
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes I lose y'all, you know what I mean? And you know I can't talk to them, right?
Right.
Okay,
What brothers and sisters gonna sit down and talk to me about what?
Yeah. They won't answer anyway,
I know. They'll be bored and gone, and I will too. I'll be asleep. I'm sitting here, a sister started talking to me, and she thinks she's talking about some stuff that's really amazing and all that, and I'm trying to fight back and yawn.
Amun.
Yeah.
That's true.
Definition for white, if you want me to read it.
Yeah, read the definition right, loud and clear, one word at a time so we understand.
It says of color of milk or fresh snow.
Let's analyze that. So milk and snow are good things. Go ahead.
Of fresh snow due to the reflection of most wavelength of visible light, the opposite of black.
Now let's look at that. So if white is good, then black has got to be bad. Go ahead.
And that was it on one. It gave other ones. That was just one of them.
No, that's not it. It's a lot more about white.
Okay, Amun.
Yeah.
I have the one. I got the Webster's Dictionary from 1828.
Well, I don't know about that early.
No.
But just give me the definition. Let me talk, please. Give me the definition of white.
Being in the color of pure snow, snowy, not
pure
white,
snow. Okay.
White paper.
Pure. Go ahead.
Yeah. As white paper, a white skin. Pale, destitute of color in the cheeks, or of the tinge of blood color, as white with fear. Having the color of purity, pure, clean, free from spot.
Wait a minute. Being white is the color of purity. Wait a minute. White is the color of purity and pure, clean, right? So you ain't never seen no dirty, funky white people, right? Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Free from spot, as white robes.
Well, what is freckles? Go ahead.
Gray, as white hair. Venerable man.
Oh, that's hair? It looks like fur to me. Go ahead.
Pure, unblemished. No whiter page than Addison's remains. In a scriptural sense, purified from sin, sanctified.
Purified from sin. The devil is more sinful than anybody in existence. Go ahead.
That's all they have for that.
Well, that's old. They got a lot of things in there about how innocent and beautiful and pure they are, and angelic and beautiful and handsome. Now, what do they have for black? The color black.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, they don't. Hold on. Oh, shoot. They need to go out. It's black. Oh, so now it doesn't want to do. Hold on.
Roll that.
Yes.
Roll that.
Yeah, Robert. Are you part of this? You got the dictionary. Look up Blacks and Webster's Unabridged Collegiate Dictionary. It don't have to be an 1828. I don't want that.
Okay, there it just came.
Supposed to be pale, isn't it?
Hold on, it's taking its time to come in, which I think is interesting.
I know somebody, Khufu. Give me the definition of black. You have it, brother, with us. Let me hear it.
Wow. Wow. Being a color that lacks hue and brightness and absorb lights without reflecting any of the rays composing it. Characterized by absence of light, enveloped in darkness, soiled or stained.
Wait a minute.
Dirt.
So being black is soiled.
Yeah.
But so a black gown or a black baby grand piano or a black knight or a black panther, they soiled. A black tuxedo is dirty, right? Go ahead.
It's majestic, man. That's what it needs to be.
I know it is. Go ahead.
Okay, hey, let me read the one that I got from.
Go ahead.
The one that came in.
Cool.
Okay, black, of the color of night, destitute of light, dark. Darkened by clouds, as the heavens black with clouds. Sullen, having a cloudy look or countenance.
Sullen means sad and disgusting, low vibrations, yeah.
Atrociously wicked. Horrible.
Wait a minute.
As a black
well, now being black is atrociously wicked. You say that?
That's what it says.
So the color black is atrociously wicked.
Black deed or crime.
What?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Mournful. Okay, what? Atrociously wicked, horrible as a black deed or crime.
As a black evil crime.
The next one, yeah. Dismal, mournful, calamitous, black and blue, the dark color of a bruise in the flesh, which is accompanied with a mixture of blue. Black as a noun, that which is destitute of light or whiteness, the darkest color, or rather a destitution of all color, as a cloth has a good black. Oh, it gets better. 1, a Negro, a person whose skin is black. 2, a black dress or mourning. As to be clothed.
Well, I'm serious, because see, when you get married, they put you in white. When you die, they put you in black. The black hat is the bad guy. The white hat is the good guy. Do you understand what I mean? All that old type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Wait, this is the last one.
You know, devil cake is black and angel cake is white. You understand? Oh, they've been mind fucking y'all. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
But they ain't white. They pink.
That's right. They're not white. They're the same color as animals. In other words, if you flip a dog over, look at their belly or something, or shave them, that's what white people are. They just animals, pig skin.
Absolutely.
They just don't have no color. They're colorless.
But they want to call themselves white.
Yeah, and then when you got color, when you got color, they want to call that pigment. Well, the pig ain't got no damn color. The white man is playing with y'all. Oh, they trying to drive y'all crazy. They done turn the whole reality upside down, inside out. The white man done tied y'all mind in a knot and thrown it over the fence and walked off.
The pink man, don't say he's white. Pink.
Yeah, my brother Red used to say that. He was born with blue eyes. He used to call them pink niggas. But he was still sucked up under them, though. Yeah, but he was still up under them. That hair, Larry, that hair. Yeah, he married a Mexican. Yeah, he married Rosemary Garcia. That's right. But I can't talk. I mean, I was messed up under the spell, too. Until I wasn't. But I woke up, boy, it was like a red hot skillet dropped in ice water. I mean, I woke up. The devil woke me up and said, "Hi there, hi there, it's me. Hi there, ho there, hi there, ho there." Yes, indeed. I said, "Shit, God damn, devil, how you doing?" Wow, you are the devil, aren't you, ma'am? Woo! A hot sizzler. Yeah.
Sorry, I got a question.
I'll do my best.
Is it a hurricane coming to Florida soon? Because it's raining right now. It's like 12 inches of rain. It's flooded over here.
Okay, I haven't looked into it deep, but I'll call you back if I see it, all right? But don't worry, because if it comes down towards you, I'll move it if you call me, and I'll make it go in another direction, okay?
Okay.
You know, Malachi's right. Amun's been protecting all of y'all since the year 2000. I want y'all out there by 10:30. I made a promise to the world and the entire cosmos what I was going to do with the moon tonight. Go on outside. It's 10:30 now? All right. Okay, look, hurry up. I'm doing this for the world. I got to start now. I promised him. I'm going to move the moon to the left in the name of Amun-Rayay. Start telling us what you see.
It's cloudy in Georgia.
Okay, well, where's the cloudy? Don't say. All right, to the right, in the name of Amun-Rayay. Move the moon to the right.
Where's your mom?
Moving to the right.
Thank you. All right, move up in the name of Amun-Rayay.
Yeah.
Moving
I
up.
don't try to go outside.
I love you.
I need to go outside.
Drop down in the name of Amun-Rayay.
Start dropping down fast.
I'll be right back.
Just drop
Now,
down.
go clockwise in the name of Amun-Rayay. I'm going to put somebody's face in the moon, too. Now go around clockwise.
Moving clockwise. It's cloudy out here. It's raining.
Now I'm going to make it go counterclockwise in the name of Amun-Rayay.
It ain't coming up there now.
Going counterclockwise.
Who else sees it?
Yes, going counterclockwise.
Please say it, what you see.
I see it.
Okay. Now I'm going to put a face in it.
I don't. Still.
I'm getting ready. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to make the moon come close to y'all in the name of Amun-Rayay.
It's cloudy out here, Moon, but the stars
Okay.
are moving.
Who sees it? Who sees it? Hey, listen. Who sees it?
I see it.
All right.
I see it.
The people that see it talk. Now go back out.
I see it.
I see it.
I'm good.
Yeah, come in.
Moving back.
There you go. I love you.
And it has a huge aura around it, and then you can see like a rainbow around it, around the aura.
I saw it last night, but I couldn't see it tonight.
Still going back.
Yeah. Going counterclockwise now.
One counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Man, that aura is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was going to do a spiritual exercise with y'all, but they got late. But I love you all. I'm going to call it a night. Now, let's name this class The Night the Moon Stood Still. Amun-Rayay. The night Amun-Rayay made the moon stand still. I love you all. Get these folks out, wake up the world.